Hello, Leo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Star Spinner Tarot by Trungles. Give it a minute there to just focus in case you want to see that. There's a website for them, chroniclebooks.com, if you're interested. Which there's the spelling if you're interested. All right, supportive oracle cards, spellcasting oracle cards by Flavia and Barbara, artwork by Lizbeth. There's their full names. There's a website for them, shewhoisart.com, and there's a couple other websites there too. If you're interested, feel free to freeze frame and do with that information as you would like. Of course. Of course. Of course. Okay. Leo. Leo is a very strong energy. You guys don't really do the follow thing. You guys usually lead. Even when you have like a boss and they give you a task, you move forward and get things done. Like you don't wait for somebody to say, well, tie your shoe, walk forward, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. You don't do that. You're like, oh, this has to go there? Okay, I'll do that. This looks like that goes there too. You just kind of move forward. You get things done. You're not I'll wait for it energy. You're kind of like, okay, I'll just do it. You just kind of I'll just figure it out as I go energy. I think of you guys as just you keep moving and you're like, well, I'll just figure it out as I go. If the situation can't keep up with me, I'll just have to show it how to do, show it what it needs to do. It's a very active, you're a very active energy. I don't have time to sit here and just wait for something to happen. I need to move. Let's go. Let's get it done. The situation coming forward, this is not a good nor bad card in essence. It's simply talking about the energy. But the Queen of Swords, it really depends on what's going on around it a lot of times for me. But when I feel it adding into your energy, kind of all by itself, it's a very biting energy, a very... This is an energy, it feels to me like it points out faults constantly, pointing out faults. Like, this isn't working, that's not right, you didn't do this right, you didn't do that right, nope, that's not right either, no, this isn't right either. It's in the challenge position, which tells me I feel like it's calling you out constantly, left and right. Nope, Leo, that wasn't right. Nope, Leo, that wasn't right. Nope, that's not right either. Nope, you're probably wrong again. Let's just, I don't even have to look at it. I'm sure you're wrong, Leo, because when have you been right? Never. So, it's just very biting. And it's and I feel like you're over here really? Come on. Give me a break. At least I'm doing something. I feel like I'm aggravated with it. And I'm also I feel like I'm kind of feeling ganged up on. That's interesting, because we got a weird energy starting this off. I'm feeling ganged up on. I do. Plus, I got the Eight of Swords. This is starting off rough, but, things get better with time, and I feel like this is going to go better. But we have to address where it's starting from. I feel like this is where it's starting from. I feel trapped. I feel like I'm getting ganged up on. I feel like one person points out something I didn't do right and everybody jumps on the bandwagon. It's really annoying. It's kind of annoying. It's really annoying. Now, in the same situation, whoever's doing this, there's other people who can relate to how you feel because the same thing happens to them. I think that's why this card starts showing up. It feels more, it does say the Lovers, but I'm getting people understanding you. People feeling yep, same thing happens to me. I try to do this, I try to do that, and all I get is this negative attitude from so-and-so. And then these other people, the little vultures all come together and they all have an issue. Vultures? Okay, why not? This is a long-standing problem. I don't see how this is helpful for anybody to go through that type of situation, but I feel like you might be bonding with other people who have to deal with the same stuff. And they're going to tell you, yeah, this isn't new, this has been going on for quite a while. When you're on the outs with that energy, that's how it treats you. You got this card popping in, life purpose. Now that we know what's going on, and how this energy treats you and how it feels, and that you have other people standing with you, kind of like, yeah, they feel the same, now it's time to turn it more to your advantage. Okay. So, if this is a job thing, for example, Leo tends to work fast. In my opinion, they get a lot done. I know every Leo is different, I give you that, but a lot of the ones I've come across, they work quickly, they get things done. So when you know what you know, just do what you know, and then whatever time you have left over, research or learn something else that this person either isn't going to realize that, or just kind of go towards something else that they can't really scrutinize as much. I'd say as much, because this energy seems a little bit over the top. So for example, if it's a job situation, it reminds me of, like, so do your job, do what you need to do what you know has to, like, this is how this works. I know I got this, I don't get a lot of flack on that one, so I'll just do this. And then once I get to the end of that, all right, I have to wait for direction from so-and-so, and we know how that goes. So instead of moving forward, because we know where they're going to have an issue with it, if there's something you could research or learn, maybe learn a skill, or maybe there's like a webinar or something you could do that instead. It could be something you don't really like, that you just can get off your plate. Get something else taken care of that this person can't scrutinize as much. Like if there's webinars that have to be done, just, all right, you got that done early, so do this webinar that you really don't want to do anyway, but you might as well get it done. You're not going to be happy they're sitting there waiting for their input, so you might as well get the webinar done and then go see if they have a minute. It's time to, like, we have to redirect this in a way that works for you, in the sense of, like, you have some type of benefit from it. Because I keep getting, like, the webinar analogy. When I think of webinars, when I used to do them for certain companies, they were not fun, and they were not really that engaging. I just feel like a lot of them were wasted. Like, there was a certain amount of information that you didn't really need to drag on forever and a day. They would just drag on too long. They could just get to the point and tell you what they need you to know and just let you learn that, but they would just kind of drone on and blah, 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 blah. It would just go on too far. So when I think of that, it's just kind of like, I don't really want to do these webinars if we could just kind of, cinch it up a little bit, get to the point. But at least it'll go to your benefit, kind of like I don't want to do it, but it goes to my credit. So like angling it to your advantage in that way. Because I see you pulling back your energy and redirecting it for this to start going your way. Pentacles and Cups, both pages, I'm feeling like I'm not really loving it, but at least if I can get those webinars done, for example, it at least goes to my credit long term. It has to be done anyway. And I learned what I needed to learn. It's just one less thing I have to worry about later. At least it's off the plate. It's done. Am I excited about it? No. But at least I got it done. I did something I just had to get done, so I got something done like that. I didn't really like it. I didn't really want to do it, but at least it's done. I was going to have to do it probably anyway. Or even if it's something you don't have to do, it still goes to your credit, so that when you go for reviews or some type of promotion, you can be like, well, I did this, and I got this, and I got that, so it goes to my credit, so at least I got that. Not super happy and joyful and jumping all over the place about it, but you're securing your situation. You're securing your spot. This is much better for you. Because I feel like when you do this, like whatever the energy is here, like it just seems like it's constant conflict. You can't really get around that. But if at least you're doing something to where in the long term it benefits you, at least there's something you can be like, well, I got that at least, so at least that worked for me. Because this energy just seems like it's constant conflict. And the less you can, if you can do something else to just stay away from it, it's better. We all know there's people like that out in the world. Like, it's just something that happens. I also feel like other opportunities may show themselves. Because whoever this Queen of Swords energy is, don't get caught up in the gender. The Ten of Wands shows up with the Seven of Wands. It's just telling me there's a lot of stress there. They shouldn't be bothering you if you're keeping yourself busy with other things like that. They shouldn't be bothering you. If they do, they're going to have detriment that has nothing to do with you. Like, there's going to be other things for them that are going to fall through the cracks, and I feel like they're going to have issues. So there's a lot of stress around this person, and I feel like if they're trying to use you as a scapegoat. But if you start pulling back your energy where they can't do that as much, they might have a different level of frustration that comes upon them. Somehow, and I guess we're just going to have to see how it comes forward, new beginnings come forward with you. You might actually find something changes unexpectedly, because I'm getting the Magician, the Fool, the new beginnings, the travel. All of this seems to be popping in, but it seems like a mystery to me. I'm not getting, maybe because it's a general read, the situation will change. When your energy pulls back, I feel like this, whoever this is, can't point at you like you're a problem. And when they can't do that anymore, it starts exposing who the real problem is. Because I feel like if you change your energy to where, all right, they don't want me to do that. I was told many times not to do that, so I'm not doing that anymore. They aren't expecting you to be able to do that. But when you do, it kind of like highlights that you're not really the problem. They're the problem. And then, especially because this is Leo, and the Lion's on this Courage card, things go more to your advantage after that. I feel like somebody's going to like realize, there's going to be a change here to your favor. It's a general read, so exactly how that change comes forward, I'm not sure, because I feel like people are realizing the Leo could do a lot more, but they're being held back, and that's not good for us. So we need to change something in this dynamic so we can get our best moment out of the Leo. You know, putting a marathon runner in a sprinting race, it's not, you know, I don't know, it's just not like, you can go the distance. You can go, giving somebody who can do 50 to 100 miles a day, a 10-mile stint, that's foolish. And I feel like that's how they're looking at this. Like, you can go 50 to 100 miles if we let you do what you want to do. But this person is like limiting you to a 5-10-mile production. And other people are going to notice that, and they're not going to like it. And when this person can't complain about you the same way anymore because you're holding back like they keep trying to make you, the whole dynamic shifts. And then your card, well, to me this is your card because I see that lion there. And the career together, this doesn't have to be a career situation, but if it is, especially, this will definitely go your way. Because I feel like the pressure is on the other person. Like, wait a minute, what did you do? Why is the Leo doing that? Why did you tell the Leo to do it that way? Why did you do that? Scrutiny goes on to them. A lot of good things come forward due to this. The thing is, you're going to have to let it play out and just see what comes your way afterwards. That's the thing. It won't be at your hand that scrutiny goes on to them, but because of how you handle it, it's like the spotlight is on them. Like, why is the Leo doing that? Why do you have the Leo doing that? Why are you holding the Leo back? They could go 50 to 100 miles, and you have them going 5 to 10 a day. What are you doing? Why are you wasting our time like that? Why are you wasting this resource, the Leo resource, this way? That's what I'm getting. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email. jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.